Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of making your peace. Now, it's not in the traditional thinking that you think. Making your peace of something that has happened in this lifetime is crucial to how we're going to be directed in the next lifetime. What prompted me to think about this was I saw something on Facebook. Would you want your mother to be your mother in the next lifetime? And it got me thinking. That question was interesting, and I was looking at the comments. Most of them were absolutely beautiful. Of course, I would want my mother to be my mother again. Oh, she was a great lady, blah, 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 blah. One after another, beautiful tributes. And then I had the other ones that said, absolutely not. My mother wasn't there for me. My mother did this. My mother did that. So it got me thinking, because not all of us are fortunate to have good parents. Sometimes we have horrific parents and we have a horrific childhood. Sometimes we don't have good siblings, or even spouses, but you have to think about making your peace with what has happened in this lifetime. Because if you don't, I guarantee the next lifetime, you are going to do it again. Maybe with another individual, but you will do it again. This is the importance of making your peace. I know people go, well, it's easier said than done. Yeah, but there's a reason why you had to go through that. Maybe because you didn't have a great mom. Maybe this has actually taught you to be a better mother with your children. Maybe doing all the opposites, okay? Having a bad spouse. Maybe your first time around wasn't good, and then you married somebody else and he turned out to be a great person. And maybe, people go, I wish I would have met my spouse 20 years earlier. And I always say you weren't supposed to. You were supposed to go through what you were going through to appreciate the second spouse the second time around. Because maybe the first time you wouldn't have appreciated that. So my point is, whenever you have had something that has been horrible to you, stop dwelling on it. Make your peace. We are all here to learn, to experience. When we pass, we can't take our money and our fancy cars and how famous we were. We take away the experiences with us because that is embedded into our soul. So, this actually constitutes the direction and the kind of lifetime we're going to have in the next one. This is what people don't think enough. Or when I see people that are greedy, or sometimes, and I get reminded at least 10 a week, parents have passed, there's one sibling who's stolen all the money, whatever, okay? And the other ones are hiring attorneys and trying to get what they need. At this point, I would say take the money, keep it. You need it more than me. Seriously, I've always been that way because I really don't care about that stuff. Because I feel as long as I'm healthy, I'll make my own money. I don't need anybody's money. But, some people, they want to fight. You have to choose your battles, but it's more than that in this lifetime. Because if you don't make your peace, it's like I always say, it's an invisible gas leak. And it will seep through the next lifetime. And you will be doing it again, maybe with other people. So my point is, when you can let things go, the chances of you coming back and having more of a harmonious lifetime is much greater. Every lifetime we come in, we learn and we have to experience. And the trick and the secret is to constantly elevate in being a better person. Because if you're not, and you have all these things that you have to work through, it's not as easy. And it won't be easy. It's not for punishment. It's to teach. So what I'm saying is, pay attention. We are in school, and stop flunking the same course. Okay? At some point, you have to let things go so you can have your peace. And this will be wonderful for your soul growth and your soul and spirit to have its peace. I know a lot of people don't think of it that way, but you need to, because it's very, very important. Another thing I want to bring up, if you have a fear of something, it's very, very important to conquer it. I'm a person that has a fear of water. I know why, but I have to conquer it. My husband's going to teach me how to swim, just him and I. I don't want everybody looking at me while I'm learning this, and I am ready for it. I am going to learn to swim in this lifetime. Why? Because it's important. It's not the way we're supposed to live in fear. We have to learn from it and rise above it and keep going, because this is what this is about, don't you see? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, but it's how we handle it is what sets everything separate, okay? And it does. How we handle it is what is going to make us go to the next level and what we're going to do. So if we do a good job in this lifetime, the chances are the next lifetime will even be better and better and better. And that's the way it works until we get to be as close to God-like as possible and stay with God through eternity. So remember that because it is important. And think about the things that you need to work on. Think of the things that you have to let go. Think of the things that you need to make peace. You don't have to agree. You probably have had horrible things, but at some level, you have to, because it will haunt you and it will keep you from being the person that you are meant to be in this lifetime. Do not be a prisoner on your hate or your fear. All right? I hope this helps. I hope this has enlightened you and it actually put some food of thought here. Be aware. Be aware of all the decisions that you make, because you are actually making more new decisions in the coming life. All right? Till next time, subscribe YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Everything is there. You can see everything. All right? All the best. Have a very blessed week. Bye-bye.